So what is going on, everybody, and welcome to another 7 money-making methods. Today's going to be a more of a kind of methods that don't require skilling or combat too much. Now these do require like some skills, but that's basically everything in RuneScape requires some skills, and you will, let's say, for example, be able to get one method will get you some mining experience, the other one will get you like magic experience, but these methods aren't exactly like they aren't built for just like skilling, and they don't require like huge amounts of skilling levels to do. So yeah, that's basically how I've put them in here. So yeah, I hope this enjoys, and hope you find this helpful. Okay, so for our first method, it's going to be collecting mort, myre, fungus. Now this is going to be a little bit different to what people used to do back in the day. Now with the Arceus spellbook, you can actually teleport just straight to the the cell of graveyard here. This teleport you need 40 magic for. You need 1 law rune and 2 soul runes. And then you can just run straight over to these 3 logs right here. It's a really quick bank. You can just use clan wars, teleport back and forth very fast. Now high prayer is recommended, as this does drain your prayer every time you cast bloom, but if you have the, I believe it's the hard diaries done, then you will get 2 Mortania fungus per pick. So it's really quick to get a full inventory here. And now the requirements obviously are Arceus spellbook, plus you need to have at least partial completion of the Nature Spirit quest. So it's nothing too bad, especially with it being a very low magic level required. The quests really aren't that hard to get. It's something you'll probably just do naturally either way. The only real like hard part is the Mauritania hard, but those aren't even like needed. It will just make this a lot more money per hour. Now this method is somewhere about 4 to 500k, so it's nothing great, but it is a nice little bit of starter money. I would recommend bringing the rune pouches, then you can just take in extra, each run you'll get an extra mort, myre, fungus. And as I said, then once you have a full inventory like you see I do now, I'll just run over, bank at clan wars. Now if you have about 70 or so prayers, you can see there, you can actually, you can do castle wars on one. Like, let's say you start with full prayer, you do one, then you bank at castle wars. This castle wars is a faster bank than clan wars, and then redo, and then on the second time, then you go to clan wars, recharge your prayer. So basically 4 out of the 8 teleports of the Ring of Dueling will be to castle wars, 4 will be to clan wars, but it's not like that big of a difference, and this method will make you about 4 to 500k an hour, so it's nice to get a little bit of starting money if you just need some money to get some, maybe like a D-skim, stuff like that, to get into bigger and better methods. Okay, so this next method here, you will need Lunar Diplomacy done, because you will be needing the Lunar Spellbook. You will be casting Tan Leather on green d'hide leather, blue d'hide leather, red d'hide leather, or black d'hide leather. Now this method will take a little bit of research by you at the time when you're doing it, because prices do fluctuate so much. You must make sure that the leather that you're doing and the runes that you're using make you profit. So there is no like stable amount for this. You could make 100k one day, you could make 150k the next day, you could make 1,000,000 a different day, right? It depends on the price of the leather and like the runes that you're using at the time. But all in all, it's not that bad of a method. Basically all I have to do is just keep spam clicking until for about 5 casts, boom, 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 5th one, and now you have 25. Oh, I had a 6th one by accident there. You have now 5 done, so you'll have 25 total. Wrong one. 25 total done. All you have to do is then just put them in your bank, pull out 25 more, and keep doing that. This method, as I said, can make you a lot of money. Apparently, currently, green d'hides will profit you somewhere around 1,000,000 GP. This really depends on the time that you're doing it, so do be careful. Don't instantly assume you're just gonna make money off of this, because some d'hides could lose you money, some could make you money, but it all depends. If let's say like when Brutal Black Dragons came out, a lot more black d'hide came into the game, so the method made a lot less money than it would have prior to them coming out. So watch out what's happening around when you're watching this video and actually doing this method. But for the most part, tanning has always been a method that actually makes money, as yes, the d'hide's necessary, but you actually have to tan it before you can do anything with it. So tanning should always make you money, but just watch which one you're tanning for the best profit rates. Okay, so our next method here is a really low-level method. It's really nice if you're just starting out. This requires only level 7 magic, and a water staff, some cosmic runes, and sapphire rings. So all we'll do is basically just turn the sapphire rings into ring of recoils. So as you can see, it takes a single cosmic rune, boom boom, and a single sapphire ring, which is 740 GP, and then you make a ring of recoil that is 900 GP. So this method is approximately about 330 to 340k an hour, plus it can get you a good bit of maybe like 25 to 30k depending on how like focused you are magic experience. So this is a really nice method. It does take a bit to get each inventory done, and you will have to, like, the beginning row is nice and easy because you can just click click click, but then you have to start going down further and further from there. But it is really not that hard of a method to do, and yeah, it's pretty relaxing, and it will make you that little bit of starter cash when you're just starting out and you need some money. Okay, so this next method is actually a really good method, in my opinion at least. It's humidifying clay using the Lunar Spellbook. This can make you somewhere currently about a 750 to 800k, and it's really like not that hard. Plus, like, the faster you go, the more like effort you put into it, the more rewards you will get out of it. As you can see, if you use a steam staff, then you won't have to use any water or fire runes, and all you'll need is just astral runes plus a full inventory of clay. You click once on there, you let the animation happen, and boom, the whole entire inventory is clay, right? So all you have to do is bank, bank, pull out more, click, click, boom, and now you're on to your next method. So the faster you are, the more you'll earn from this. It's a really nice method, and that's if you're wanting to just go for it, go for it. You can make that upwards of like 800 plus K an hour. It's also pretty nice, about 50k or so magic experience, so it's actually a really good method right now. Plus, as you can see, so if I take a single inventory of clay here, which will be 28 clay, or 27 clay, plus one single astral rune, so you go boom boom, that's 2.8k. Now I cast the spell, we wait for the stuff to change over, boom. Now we go back and we check, what did we say, 2.8k originally? Oh, sorry, take that one out. Now it's 3.9k, so you just made 1.1k, just boom, like that. So this is actually a really nice method to do. It's like, it's almost kind of relaxing into the point where it's just like you're just like you can just like go like pace yourself and just try to like go as fast as possible. So it's like it kind of like grips you and it kind of entertains you a bit. So this actually is a really nice method in my opinion. Okay, so this next method now, some people think of it just as a meme method, but like it can actually be a method, and as I've said, I am trying to equate to all, or at least I believe I've said this actually, and if I have not, then I'm saying it now. I am trying to equate to all like players of low levels, high levels, medium levels, a lot of money, no money. So either or. Plus, I kind of needed a seventh because you know, like my thing is 7 methods, and I have 6, and I had another method, but it was really bad. So you know what? We're actually just gonna go with this method because if anything, hey, at least it's a meme, right? So this is gonna be looting. Now, there's a lot of people that well, there's people that PvP in Edgeville here, and there's a lot of people that loot. And there's a lot of people who, well, their accounts loot, but per se they don't loot. You know, but that's a wrong thing. Don't do it. It's bad, right? But either way, so basically for this method can make you 100k an hour. This method can make you like a mil or two an hour, right? Depending on your luck. So let's say, for example, basically how this method works is, if somehow you don't already know, let's say these two guys are fighting right here, right? This DH guy and this guy right here. Now let's say this guy AGS specs the DH guy, or they DH guy AGS specs him, and so for example, this guy AGS specs this DH guy. This DH guy hits him with his axe, boom boom, it's a double kill. They don't get back in time. I stand on top of the DH guy's pile, I spam click because I take both my hiddens off. Or I take both my hiddens off. I take both of these styles and I put them onto hidden, and then I can literally, I won't attack anybody, so if everyone's standing on top of me, I can just, as you can see, just keep spam clicking under people. And I'll be able to basically loot his fight. Now, some PvPers don't actually like this, and they'll pick up everything, and they'll even bury the bones just so people can't get anything. But even if you just look around, while you're looking around for fights, you loot some amethyst arrows, like, boom, I just made 1,000 just from quickly doing those amethyst arrows while I'm just looking around for a fight. Plus, you'll see, like, loot piles will pop up every so often with sharks and potions and stuff, because let's say these two are fighting it's like a quick kill, right? This guy comes up, he AGS specs DH guy like right off the bat, right? DH guy pulls out his axe, boom, this guy drops, right? DH guy's just gonna pick up the loot that he wants, leave everything else, and then you're there to loot up the food. This isn't like a great method at all. It could make you a good bit of money if you find the right fights, and if somehow the people don't actually get their loot. But you're not don't expect to make a lot of money from this. But if you're just looking for some starting cash, you have almost nothing. This is a pretty good method, right? As you see, I'll actually, once the loot appears, because it takes a minute. You see how there's people already standing on it? There'll be low levels because then people can actually attack them. If you're high level like me, then people actually like be able to attack you. But either way, yeah. So I'll show you what happens when the loot actually appears. I'll keep recording. Basically, the loot takes about a minute or so to appear, and then people start looting. So I'll be back when the loot actually appears. Okay, so as you can see there, now I'm pre-clicking just so that I can, because it's on PID, right? It is a lot on PID, in the sense of, right, there's people who aren't, there are people who have an account, but they're botting, right? There are a lot of looter bots, right? They will normally always win on what loot they get, because they're not a human, right? A human can't. But so the best chance to compete with those with the people, are to just keep spam clicking as fast as your finger will allow you on, and then you can get loot. So as you can see there, I just got 5 manta ray, a ring of recoil, and an extra 1 amethyst arrow. So just off of that loot there, I made boom, 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 6.5k, right? So don't do this as a method to make twisted bow from looting PvP, right? But you can make some money off of this starter cash, so this is somewhat of a good method. I'm not going to give you a guesstimation how much you can make an hour, as it really is dependent on how many looters are around and what type of loot is actually getting dropped, and your luck on. If let's say the DH guy drops, boom, there's full DH in the ground, you pick it up, you might spam click, other people might get like the pit over you, they might get it all, you might get nothing. So this is it's a luck dependent method, but it is a method nonetheless. So it literally takes nothing, like no skills. Like literally being level 4 or level 3 helps you more than having levels. Basically the only thing that helps you all is like agility levels, so you can run more, but like it's not even required. Okay, so this next method up is actually not like a new method at all, but it's somewhat new in the sense of this is going to be gem mining. Now, for this method, you're going to need to have Karamja gloves 3 or 4, so the hard or elite diaries. You're going to want at least level 41 mining, really, for the rune pick. Now, you're going to want 61 mining is going to get you more money, plus the dragon pickaxe, but at the same time, the dragon pickaxe is about 4 mil or so. So, just for the sake, I'm just going to have a rune pickaxe on, but if you have a dragon pickaxe, use that. But I'm trying to equate from more like, an average player who, 4 mil is a lot of money, they don't really want to spend that on a dragon pickaxe. But if you're doing this method, definitely do get the dragon pickaxes, and will make it more money. So basically for this, once you have the Karamja hard diaries done, you can just teleport down here. You'll want to have a glory on, because when you're mining, the glory will give you a chance to get a emerald, gem, so an emerald, ruby, or sapphire. To my knowledge, I believe it's only those. This method does give you if you're going, if you have high mining and you have the dragon pickaxe, you have the prospector armor on, and you're going at a fairly good pace, this method can actually get you a fairly good amount of mining experience, up to 45 to 50k an hour, depending on how good you're doing. 50k is probably not gonna happen, but it's up around 45k or higher. So you will also need Shallow Village quest complete, but you will have to have that done by the time you get the Karamja gloves. Now also a gem bag does help for this. I actually don't have one, so that's why I'm not using it, but as you can see, there's a deposit box over here, so if you have a gem bag, then you can just run you can just keep running until both your inventory and the gem bag are full, and then deposit. But it doesn't make that big a difference. This method will make you about 430k an hour, so it's nothing too bad, especially with the fact that some of these dud gems you might have before been oh, why would I have those? But with the Slayer, with the topazes and the opals, with the new Slayer bracelets, those do actually give some money now. So this isn't actually that bad of a method all in all. It does have fairly high-esque requirements, but nothing too bad.
And because I actually forgot to record a outro clip, you get to see the beautiful Iron Man here. Just hit 1,500 total yesterday because I got some good construction gains going on. Just doing some fletching here while I'm editing the video, and just want to say thank you for watching the video. Hope it helped you, and yeah, see you in the next video.